All right, we are here.
Are we on?
In the big town. We're on. And right there you see the band and the cheerleaders going.
It is.
And now it's us.
It is military night here. We're playing patriotic music down below. We have our military shirts on, a couple different styles. Yours says, what? Army, Air Force, Navy, Coast Guard, Marines. And, of course, mine's on the back here. Yours on the front, mine on the back. That way, whichever one's walking, they can tell.
Of course, the shirt is sponsored.
XR Tickets.
Yes, XR
one of our sponsors this year. So, welcome tonight. We host Stillwater High School.
That's right.
The Pioneers come in 5-0, ranked number 1 in our district.
That's
number
right.
1 on this side. So a tough matchup, but not near as tough as you think so, because I looked at their record of who they played and what they've done, and they're 5-0, but their combined records of the teams they've beat are 7-19. So they haven't played tough competition.
They just Midwest City was their tough one.
They opened up with a 61-18 victory over Edmond Memorial, and Edmond Memorial's 1-4. The only team they beat is Edmond North. They come back the next week. They beat Norman North 41-21. The only team that Norman North has beat is Mustang. The third week they beat Southmore 49-15, and the only team Southmore's beat is Deer Creek. And then 2 weeks ago, they beat Deer Creek 49-28, and consequently, the only team that Deer Creek's beat is Edmond Memorial. So out of these first four games, the only common victory that any of their opponents had was Edmond Memorial. They got beat by 2 of them, which is 2 of the 4 victories. And then, of course, last week they played Midwest City. They won 32-13 against Midwest City. Midwest City, the only team with the winning record they faced this year, and Midwest City drops 3-2, came into the game at 3-1. Last week was a big week for Stillwater. Their offense, they have 3 key components of their offense. They have a quarterback with the last name of Gundy.
That's right. Gunner.
And he guns it. He throws it pretty well. He's a junior. Last week he was 11 of 14 for 215 yards, threw a touch. Their running back is number 1, Quayton Walker.
That's right. He's kind of a scat back.
They just call him Q, 5'8", 190 pounds. But he ran the rock. He ran the ball 33 times last week. They have another running back that ran the ball 1 time.
Okay.
They just rode him all night long. He had 154 yards and 33 carries, averaged about 4.5 yards a carry. He caught 1 touchdown pass for 48 yards. So last week he was the spark over Midwest City, running the ball, touching the ball. They are going to put the ball in his hands tonight, and our job on defense is to stop him.
Right.
They also have a receiver, number 9, and his name is Anthony Bland. Last week he's a junior. He went 6 for 114, caught 6 balls for 114 yards. So in their backfield, their top 3, a junior quarterback, a sophomore running back, and a junior receiver. So offensive, they're pretty stout in those 3 components. Running the ball, quarterbacking, and the receiver. Those 3 key positions that you need in order to move your offense up and down the field. Defensive-wise, they held Midwest City to the lowest scoring output of the year. They held Midwest City to 13 points last week. And so Stillwater pretty good defensively. Of course, Midwest City had a hard time scoring because Stillwater just ran the ball like crazy.
Right, and that's going to be their strategy tonight, is they're going to try to score and put up many points as fast as they can by just throwing screen passes, flat passes, short little passes, short routes, and then they're going to put in a fullback, and then they're just going to run the ball and own the clock if they can get up on us.
Absolutely. They got up 20-0 on Midwest City and then just took all the air out of the ball and just ran the ball, took the time off the clock.
That's right.
And the game went fast. I mean, the game was over hardly before it even started last week. Second half especially, they just took it and kept the ball on the ground, kind of like what Army did against OU.
A lot like that,
yes.
That
they took the ball. OU had the ball 15 minutes out of the 60. Army had it 45, and they just grounded out, knowing that if the other team doesn't have the ball, they can't score.
Right, and they run a similar offense to us, so we should see some of the same type of formations. I think Choctaw's a little more creative with their formations. We have a lot more variety, but they have the same base package.
And their head coach is Tucker Bernard, and Stillwater's off again to a 5-0 start. They're going to be a tough opponent. They're rated number 1, but we're waiting to see how they match up against us because, again, They haven't played anybody that's a whole lot of competition for them except Midwest City last week, and they were challenged last week. It wasn't a runaway, and so a tough game. We had a helicopter, or my Uber ride arrived just a minute ago.
That's right, because you're going to the to OU Texas game.
I am.
Directly after this broadcast, so your helicopter is in the parking lot. Yeah.
I told him to wait. He flew in from Stillwater with one of the players' dads.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that was.
I don't know. Maybe a Gundy came out of that.
It could be. It's some guy with a mullet, so I don't know. Yeah.
So Mike Gundy is here to see his son play on a Friday night. They play at home tomorrow, so he flew in by helicopter just a few minutes ago to make his presence known right here at game time. And I'm sure the reason he waited till game time was because he had practice up there, had things to go through, but still wanted to come down and see his son play.
Didn't want to make an impression or anything like that.
No.
Even though that's the brightest orange helicopter I've ever seen.
And I think we probably ought to have some landing fees out here for our field. We ought to get a little bit of cash out of that.
That's one of my business ideas where we can just section off the grass or the tennis field and just helicopter parking.
Helicopter pad on top of the Bourne Center.
So if you're interested in helicopter parking at our facility, we'll if you pay for the helicopter parking, we'll even provide you with a meal.
Absolutely. We're about 8 minutes away. Let's talk about our team last week as we played Putnam City. It wasn't a matchup to really challenge us. We got out ahead. Putnam City really didn't have enough weapons. They had some players that were down, some players that were out. They had some players that got kicked out. And it was really it was a sad game for me to watch because you see it blow up. You see some kids lose their cool. You see some teams that are in ruckus out there, and it's not the game of football and sportsmanship as the OSSAA wants the kids to go and do. It became more of a ruckus and more of a let's get through this and more of a what's going to happen and don't let the thing blow up. Let's get through this and go on. And we even first time in forever that I know of, the game was ever stopped before the game was ever over. Unless you're playing Class B where they have a scoring rule where if you get so far ahead.
Right.
But time was running out, 56 seconds left, something like that, and they just called the game. The coaches said that's enough. And what was really impressive is at the end, the coaches gathered their kids, and I talked to Coach Corbin this week, and the idea was I'm going to talk to their coach, and if their kids aren't going to come through and shake hands without having a bunch of words and a bunch of nonsense, I'm not going to put my kids in position to end up getting into a skirmish out there after the game's been over. And so he talked to their coach. He says, I can guarantee you that my kids will not cause any trouble. My kids will go through and shake hands.
Right.
And he says, if you can guarantee me that, Coach, then we'll go ahead and we'll do the traditional handshake. And at first, I don't believe the other coach thought he could do that. But, that's a sign of discipline. Our coaches have discipline over our teams. Our coaches and our kids listen to our coaches. And that's a pretty mighty power when you can guarantee 100 kids or 88 kids, whatever you had out last week, we're going to go through there, keep their emotions in check, do what they're supposed to do, be mature, and act as a grown-up after the game's over, even after all the stuff that happened. So really impressive with our coaches, really impressive with our team last week, and hopefully that momentum will carry us into this week.
Yes. Yeah, I hope so, and I plan to. I don't plan to. Our team plans to. And I know we got something that we're going to pull out and just really try to upset Stillwater and do all that kind of stuff.
And we've hosted number one undefeated teams here before. Several years ago we played Lawton, came in, that was undefeated and was ranked number one. And they went away back down to Lawton with the loss on their side of the bracket. Now, we didn't win a whole lot more games that year, but we were up that night and we played.
We were. And I think
we
about
played in front of our kids, in front of our fans.
3 years ago we went to Midwest City and beat them.
We did.
And they were number one at the time. So it can happen.
And we're no longer the stepchild in the organization. No. Otherwise, we see Choctaw. And I remember several years, every time we showed up somewhere, it was homecoming night. And we even had a couple schools call us and say, hey, can we bring our homecoming to your place? And I saw more queens than what the Rose Bowl has. I could have been a judge for for Miss America.
We were even talking about at that time that we could do like the district homecoming queen because we've seen all the
absolutely
the school site ones, so we could just go. But not anymore. We're third place on the east side or west side right now with we have a +13.
+13 and the plus minus.
And we're 1-1 in the district. Stillwater's the only one 2-0. So we're
No,
third.
no. There's one other one that's 2-0.
Who is that? Lawton?
No, Lawton got beat by Midwest City.
That's what I thought.
Who else? Dell City.
Dell City is 2-0. You're
Dell
right.
City's
You're
2-0.
right.
Dell City beat us. Dell City beat Deer Creek. Dell City's 2-0. Stillwater's 2-0. But you know what? Those two are going to have to play, so you might as well count one of them as one loss down the road. So it's in our hands what we do. We don't have to depend on somebody else taking care of business. Our destiny is in our own hands, and it continues tonight as we face these Pioneers from Stillwater.
Right.
As we go up against them, victory is a key issue for our season and getting us going in the right direction and moving up into the standings.
And that's right. And no matter the outcome of tonight, we're really going to see what fight, our spirit, and we're going to really see what we're all about. Because this is going to be a lot of adversity, and we're going to see how we handle that tonight.
And it's about respect. It's about Choctaw. It's about respect. It's about our football program having respect. And it's about other teams respecting us. I listened to Stillwater this week on one of their podcasts and on one of their channels, and they're talking about, well, let's talk about Choctaw. They were talking about Midwest City. Let's talk about Choctaw. Well, this could be a trap game in that we face Lawton the following week, and we have to go to Choctaw, and it could be a trap game. And if we don't really try to stay up because we're playing Choctaw, I'm like, have you not seen us play? Have you not seen our offense? Have you not seen our defense play? One of the most physical defenses around, and you're talking about this being a trap game, otherwise your kids aren't going to get up to play Choctaw? Well, you know what? I hope it is for them. Yeah, I hope they come in here. I hope they have that attitude.
I do too, but oftentimes that's just for alumni. The students have a short memory. They don't remember the old days. They remember now. Yeah. Stillwater, they know right. We've been competitors every year. They know where we're at. So the athletes on the field know this is going to be a top contest. It's a game of the week. They're ready. They're excited. And the nice thing about tonight, we expect a fairly clean game as far as personal fouls. Right. They're going to get into it. They're going to hand fight, and they're going to fight, but they're going to fight between the whistles in the right way. And so this is going to be a good game of football.
Keys to victory, controlling their running back, hitting him and dropping him, not letting him bounce off and run, controlling and no turnovers. Limit your turnovers and control their running back, and we win the game.
Well, and I got key to victory. The defensive line needs to give the secondary some help.
Absolutely.
They need to get after and
absolutely
get Gundy out of his comfort zone. So, yeah.
And we're 2.5 minutes away.
So we need to go to
we're going to go to commercials.
And
we'll come
back. Be right back.
We'll have the game for you. See you right back.
All right, let's run those commercials.
Hi, I'm Stan with SWM & Sons. We've been building in the eastern Oklahoma County area since 1982. We can help you with the plans from start to finish or just use the ones that you have. We'd be happy to build on your land or ours. We have subdivisions or just build on yours. Give us a chance to earn your business today. Thank you.
Hi, I'm David Gleason, owner of Dave's Driving School. Hope you're enjoying the game or the match, whichever it might be, and we hope you keep us in mind for all your driver's education needs. We offer comprehensive driver's education for your insurance discounts and to get your permit. We offer individual driving lessons for both teens and adults. And we offer the state driving test when it comes time for you to take your drive test for your license. Just keep us in mind for all your drivers ahead and go Jackets.
Hello, my name is Dr. Tracy Gaspera, and I've had the privilege of providing dental care to the Choctaw community for over 10 years.
And I'm Dr. Allison Porter, and I've been with Dr. Gaspera since June of last year.
Together, we provide comprehensive dental services for the complete family. We provide fillings, crowns, bridges, orthodontics, Invisalign, extractions, root canals, and implant restorations.
Vision Source, Midwest City. We believe life is all about your vision. How clear is your vision? Vision Source Midwest City is the leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Choctaw and Midwest City community. And we want to help you achieve and maintain a clear vision for years to come. It's pretty bad. We're here. We're back. We're about to have kickoff into the wind. Into the wind.
We're going to receive, and Stillwater's going to kick into the wind. You don't see that very often.
No.
Normally you see the team that wants the ball and the other team wants the wind to pin them deep and to have that field position. But they're kicking into the wind. We'll have our wind to our back here in the first quarter, as we'll be going south to north here at Bill Jensen Field here on the home of the Choctaw Yellow Jackets.
All righty.
So here we go. Back deep is
Angel.
looks like we got Angel and looks
Gabe.
like we got Gabe. Gabe and Angel, 3 and 23. And we have another 3 on the other side. What is that, 13? Oh, my gosh. Oh, that was a fly. Somebody hit a fly.
Yeah.
It banged that window. I thought they were coming through it.
So hopefully.
All right, here's the kickoff, and we're going to take it, and that's a pretty good kickoff into the wind. We're going to take it on about the 8-yard line, and that's Gabe, and Gabe's going to come out to about the 15 or 16-yard line. Let's see where they mark it at. Looks like the 16-yard line. Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10. The ball's going to be at their own 16 to start this game. And the down and to go and the ball on and all that stuff's not working tonight on the scoreboard. So we will keep you up to date as far as the down and distance and all of that stuff. So it's 1st and 10. The ball's on the 16. We're out?
No, you're fine.
We're good.
You're good.
All right. We're got a little technical things going on over here, but we're good, they say. All right. Thad is the quarterback. Williams. He's checking it over. And there goes Muse on the sprint out, and the pass goes to Muse. He catches it. He turns upfield across the 25, the 30, out to the 30, or I'm sorry, out past the 20 and the 25, out to about the 26-yard line. It looks like we opened up by throwing the ball out to Muse, number 20, and it's going to be on the 25. It's going to be 2nd down and 2, and the ball's going to be on the 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 8 yards on the pass. So 2nd and 2, and there it goes out, and let's see what they call this. 1st down, Yellow Jackets. As the ball progresses out to the 30-yard line, that's a pickup of 5 yards. I'm sorry, the 29-yard line, pickup of 4. 1st and 10 on the 29. Yellow Jackets pick up the first down of the night. And there's Thad. He looks, he calls the signals, he looks, he throws it out this side. And this goes to Caden Young, and Young takes it across the 35 to about the 38-yard line. And looks like Cade Sanford. I'm sorry, Cade Sanford. I had the Cade right. And looks like he picks up 8 yards on the pass. And so it's going to be 2nd down and 2. The ball's going to be on about the 38-yard line. And there's Stillwater coming across, and it looks like we drew them offside, so it looks like to be the first penalty of the night, and it is. It's 1 penalty, and that's going to be against Stillwater. Yellow Jackets pick up their 2nd first down of this stretch as they pick up a 1st down out to the 43-yard line. And they've taken it from their 16 out to the 43. 1st down and 10 Yellow Jackets as they're moving the ball against the Stillwater Pioneers.
And this is key for them to get something going on this first drive.
There's a quick throw out here again. It's a quick throw to number 83
Sanford.
once again, Cade Sanford, a junior wide receiver.
And then you had Young and Coleman blocking out front. It worked really, really well.
That's a pickup of 7 yards on the pass, and it's going to be 2nd down and 3, and the ball's right at midfield. We're going to call it the 50. It's just to the Yellow Jackets side of the 50. 2nd down and 3, Yellow Jackets.
Our scoreboard went out, and that's why you don't see it right now. It went out right when the game
There's
started.
the same throw and the same pass and the same results of 1st down to number 83. That's going to be Cade Sanford once again. Takes the ball to the 45-yard line, and that's going to be a pickup of 5 yards on the pass, and the Yellow Jackets are 1st down and 10 once again, and this time they're on the Stillwater side of the field at the 45. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets.
Well, they're going to be in the same formation. If they're going to play off like that,
absolutely. We have 3 guys over here, and they have two guys over here defending. There's the same throw, and there's the block, and this time he's not going to get anywhere.
They jumped it, and we're going to have a personal foul.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. They jerked his helmet off.
Yeah, and I don't see the flag, but he was definitely face masking Coleman the entire time. And
they're talking to the kid, but they didn't throw a flag.
They just didn't see it.
Okay.
But yeah, Coleman was fighting, getting his hands off his face. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Nothing
and that
wrong.
should be interference. I mean, that ball was thrown, and he was being hammered.
Well, that was a block.
2nd and 10.
That was a block.
There's a give. This time it's to Muse, and Muse takes it across the 40 to the 45, and he's going to pick up a first down right at the 45-yard line. I'm sorry, the 35-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 10 yards on the run, and first down, Yellow Jackets once again. This time it's on the 35. Yellow Jackets taking the ball and just moving it straight down the field. And there's the clock, and it's run as 10:36, 10:35. First and 10 Yellow Jackets, ball on the 35. There's the ball, there's the throw, and it's an incomplete pass. And this time it went right through Muse's hands. So we're going to call that incomplete. That's the first incomplete pass of the night. So it's now 2nd down and 10, and the ball's on the 35-yard line. 2nd and 10 Yellow Jackets. Blake Muse, number 20, the senior in the back, with your quarterback, number 14, Thad Williams.
And then I think you have a fullback in there. I think that's Sumlin.
Isaiah Sumlin, number 49, in there. There's a pass, and it's out to Sanford again, and he's going to take it, and he's going to get about 3 yards or so, and he's taken out of bounds. Cade Sanford once again on the same play. Couldn't slip the defender that time. The defender for Stillwater, number 55, and that's Trevor Benham.
Well, they're going to keep throwing that as long as it's positive, and that's really going to open up some other plays.
3rd down and 8 from the 33. Got to get to the 25, and there's a 5-yard penalty. They knocked our center over. As we go the hard count, and we get the 5 yards. So there's the second penalty of the night for Stillwater. Both of them while they've been on defense. So a manageable 3rd down and 3 now from the 28-yard line.
Yeah, looks about like that. We got trips to the right.
3rd down and 3.
Coleman at the bottom of your screen.
They're playing a 3-2 up the middle. There comes the motion. Sumlin back in. And there's the ball, and there's to Muse. Muse takes, looks, bounces out to the outside, gets across the 20, 15, running into the end zone, tackled on the 5-yard line. And that's Blake Muse winding his way down the field with a couple really, really good blocks as he go down the field.
Yeah, Coleman blocking out in front. Someone hit the hole. The hole got clogged. Muse bounced it out. Nice little pickup.
1st and goal from the 5 Yellow Jackets. They moved the ball from their own 16 all the way down the field and only faced one 3rd down play.
Well, if they can put it in the end zone, it's going to really mess up Stillwater's game plan here.
There's the ball. There's the give. There's the pass. Oh, and it just went. They were trying to target Coleman, and that's going to be an incomplete pass as Coleman went out and did the quick jab step to the outside. He threw it to the outside shoulder. Coleman got his hands on it, but the ball was zipping along. 2nd down and goal from the 5.
Yeah, that was a laser.
There was nobody going to catch that except Coleman. 2nd down and goal from the 5. There's the snap. There's the give. And there's Muse. He takes the ball, and he's in the end zone. His touchdown.
Yellow Jackets.
And what a move he put on that Stillwater defender. Stepped to the inside, saw the hole to the outside, stepped and went to the outside. Yellow Jackets open up the scoring. 9:59 in the first quarter. Yellow Jackets on top with a 5-yard run by Blake Muse. 6-0 Choctaw with the extra point coming. Ball's down, it's snapped, the kick is up. And, of course, it's good by the Yellow Jackets. Number 30, Jonah Zook. And it's now 7-0 Stillwater. And Stillwater has not had the ball yet, and there's 9:59 left in the first quarter.
All righty, we got a stoppage in place. So let's go ahead and go over some of our sponsors here. Bruno and Dunn Furniture, 3714 Northwest Avenue. I had an opportunity to go down there last weekend, last Saturday actually, and I tweeted out a picture. I'll probably retweet that picture out. I found the furniture I wanted there. I think it would look really good in our luxury box up here or in my living room. But I really enjoyed going out and see one of our sponsor stuff. You need to check it out. They have local art, great furniture of all kinds of different styles. Some of those are, there's no way you could find them anyplace else in Oklahoma. So thank you for Bruno and Dunn Furniture for sponsoring us.
So that was an 86-yard drive on 12 plays for the Yellow Jackets, scoring with 9:59 left of the first quarter to go up 7-0. They only had one third down in that whole series, took it 86 yards and only had one third down play. What a great start by the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets now set to kick off with the wind to their back, and that's Zook, number 30. Let's see if he if he kicks it deep or if he just does the deep pooch kick. Officials trying to get everybody ready. And let's see, there's the whistle. And there's the kick, and we're going to kind of pooch kick it down the middle. He's going to catch it on about the 15. And he's going to take it across the 20 to the 25 to the 30. He scouts to the 40 to the 45 and up to midfield and run out of bounds. And that didn't work out quite so well, probably not as well as we wanted to intend, giving them field position in the middle. And returning that, that's that Anthony Bland. That's their key receiver that Gundy likes to go to, and so he's the man with the ball in his hands. And it looks like they're going to put the ball out at about the 41-yard line. Let's see where they place it at. 42-yard line, first down and 10, Stillwater. The ball on their own 42-yard line. So that's a 43-yard line. I am so sorry. And that's a 28-yard return by Bland, run out of bounds on the 43. There's a give to their little scat back, and he's up the middle, and he doesn't get anything. Look at that Yellow Jacket defense.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm telling you what.
This is exactly what we needed.
If we keep that up all night, that young man will have a tough night. Yellow Jackets stop him. And I'm going to say it's the swarm that got him that time, not any individual player. Second down and 10, the ball in the 43, and that's no gain on that run. 3 and out would be awful nice right here. So second down and 10, ball in the 43. It looks like they gave him a yard to the 44. We'll give him a +1. He may need that yard by the end of the night.
Looks like Airman Hunt and Nicholas Langley are out there watching us.
There's the snap. He's back. He's looking. Gundy's looking. He throws the ball, and it's incomplete. And that,
wow.
And that was trying to go to Bland.
That was Gabe on the coverage.
And they tried to go to Bland, so that's an incomplete pass. Now it's going to be third down and 9, the ball in the 43, or the 44. Third down and 9, ball on the 44-yard line. Big third down for the Yellow Jackets. And our nemesis this year has been a third down and long. We've given up a lot of those, so hopefully we shut that down, and we've been working on that. So
well, championship teams get better week by week, and so that's last week.
Third down and 9. There's the snap. There's a look. Gundy's looking. He's going to throw it, and he throws it, and he throws it up, and it's complete, and that's Bland. That's their little scat back, and he's got a first down across the 40 to the 39. And
that's what they're going to look for.
That's a 17-yard pickup. And that's his go-to receiver. First down and 10, Stillwater. And the ball's at the Yellow Jacket 39. That's third down and 9, and they convert for a first down. So Yellow Jackets 8:57 here in the first quarter. Yellow Jackets up 7-0, scoring on their first drive, trying to shut the Stillwater Pioneers down, get a little momentum here in the first quarter. Gunnar Gundy looks, snaps, gets the signal, hands it off to the little scat back, and he's running across, and he's going to pick up about 7. He got hit about 4 yards downfield and drug it another 3 for a pickup of 7 yards on the play. Second down and 3 for the Pioneers. And the ball's at the 34-yard line. So here we go, Yellow Jackets. Second down for Stillwater. They're looking over. It's 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Gundy looking over, gets the signals, calls the plays, looks over the defense, moves them in, asks for the ball. It's given. Their little scat back sophomore gets it, and he's nice. Tackled, and that's a nice tackle. Day Moore.
And 38.
That's the show out there, and there's a
Hunt.
penalty, and I believe that's going to be against Stillwater for taking our guy to the ground back there on the 22-yard line, and that was Thayer back there, and he got back there, and he just threw him down after he got back there. Day Moore, he wanted to be known as DeShow Moore.
DeShow Moore?
So DeShow made the tackle.
DeShow made a tackle with Braden Hunt.
Yes, absolutely. Let's see what the call is. It should be against Stillwater, as Thayer was taken and drugged down and thrown down back there after the play, a long ways from where the play is. And the official's looking at their sideline official, giving him the information so he can go tell their coach, oh, they're going to wave it off. All right.
They're going to let them play.
Waved it off, and that's a first down now. First down and 10, and the ball's on the 29, so he picks up 5 yards on that run. First down and 10, and Yellow Jackets, they're back to the door now on the 29 as Stillwater's moving the ball down the field. That's their big receiver out there, number 9, and we got Gabe on him out there. And then they got a guy on the slot. We've given him a little bit of room on the left.
Yeah, that
Twins to the left.
That linebacker has him short, though.
And there's a give to the little guy up the middle, and he's going to get hit by Day Moore. Day Moore catches him downfield, and that's the safety catching the cornerback catching the tackle about 8 yards downfield.
You had it right the first time.
Safety?
Yeah, safety, yeah.
8 yards downfield, and our safety making the tackle 8 yards downfield isn't the way our defense is designed to play. Second down and 2, and we need that defensive line to step up a little bit here, right here in the clutches as Stillwater's moving the ball. Second down and 2, ball at the 22.
Yeah, with this formation, you got 2 hybrid safety linebackers, the bandit backer and then the strong safety.
There's the ball. There's the look. There's the throw, and it's to number 9. And that's their go-to receiver.
It should be a touchdown. It's touchdown, yeah.
And that's their go-to receiver, and that's a 22-yard touchdown pass.
And that's that fade that we saw earlier, them practicing all during pregame, trying to get that fade.
Gundy to Bland. Anthony Bland, the receiver.
Both juniors, right?
Both juniors.
So we at least have one more year of this.
Sophomore running back and junior quarterback and junior receiver. So in to kick the extra point into the wind for Stillwater now. Attempt to tie the game up.
And Cooper almost got there again.
And that's good.
It is good, so it's 7-all. But I tell you what, Stillwater would rather it be 14-0. That's what their game plan is. We're still defining them. So more sponsors. Air Plus Incorporated. AIROKC.com. If you're looking for anything with HVAC, inspections, all that kind of stuff, call them up. They can install new systems. They can service any system that you have. If you need air, call.
And we have some game day sponsorship of Green Stock Nurseries. Todd Kelly's your contact there. First National Community Bank. McCann's Roofing and Construction. Dave McCann there on 23rd Street. Hudeberg Chevrolet. Mike Myers. Mike Myers. I heard that name before. Contact at Hudeberg. Mike Myers.
Mike Myers.
So those are some gold sponsorships here at Yellow Jacket football this year.
Well, let me
Game day sponsors.
Let me get that phone number out real quick. It's 6182-AIR.
6182-AIR. Is that what Gundy came in on today?
No, he came on some kind of orange Chinook.
Oh, I thought he came through the air through 6182-AIR.
That's how you get your house with a heat-efficient, an energy-efficient system. Get it all checked up, tuned up for the winter.
All right, and there's a kickoff, and we're going to take this ball. Gabe's going to get it on the 6-yard line, across the 20, cutting to the outside, cuts inside, goes across the 25, and taken out of bounds on about the 25-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. A 19-yard return from the 6 out to the 25. First and 10 Yellow Jackets. This time the ball on their 25. They started last time on their own 16. So this time they have it on their 25 with 6:44. They start this drive at 6:44. So Yellow Jackets come out. Game tied. Everybody's even. Brand new start. Brand new game. 5 minutes into this game, and it's 7-7. Looks like a slugfest out there right now.
If we can keep it close, then we have a shot.
There's a handoff, and that goes to Blake Muse. He cuts up the middle and gets across the 25. Blake Muse takes it across the 25 out to, looks like the 27. So it looks like he picks up 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8. The ball on the 27-yard line. Again, our down and distance markers not working on the clock. There's a ball. There's a look. There's the pass. Oh, and it's a 6. Or not a 6, but it's an interception.
Yeah.
It's a turnover. First turnover of the night. We said the keys tonight were no turnovers, cut down the turnovers, and to
well, here's where you're relying on your defense to kind of fix that mistake. He just jumped the route.
Absolutely,
it was a timing route, and they just jumped it.
So they're going to have 1st down and 10, and the ball's going to be at the 32-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. 1st and 10, short field for Stillwater, and that's going to be turnover number 1, and I'm hoping that's the only turnover of the night for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, yes.
So it's time to get the ball back right here. Defense just came off the field, so they've got to get back out there and get busy. There's a snap. There's a look. Gundy's going to throw the ball. He's going to scramble out. He's going to try to find a guy open.
So
he's just going to run the ball. And he runs out of bounds right about a pickup of about 4 yards, but there is a flag down.
And it was early. It looks like a hold. That referee threw it about 50 yards in the air.
I think the wind caught it, didn't it?
Yeah.
Sideline warning for the Yellow Jackets.
Someone probably bumped into the ref.
So is that what it is? Was that what the flag was for?
Probably.
I was hoping it was a hold.
I was too.
So it looks like the ball's on the 27, so it looks like he picked up 5 yards on that scramble run, ran for about 30 yards and gets credit for 5. 2nd down and 5, ball's at the 27. So we had it defended. He just got outside of us, and we ran him out of bounds. There's a snap. There's a look. There's a give to their little number 1. He turns it inside, and he gets tackled there at the 25. And let's get that
2, I think.
Let's get that big number right there for the Yellow Jackets. That's the 4. That's the 34 for the Yellow Jackets. And for the Yellow Jackets, your number 34 is Jack Funderburg. So that's going to be a pickup of 2. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. And ball right at the 25. Another 3rd down for Stillwater. 3rd down for your Yellow Jackets. 3rd down and 3.
Uh-oh. Don't go early.
Oh, goodness gracious. And that's our first penalty of the night. And that's going to give them the 1st down.
It will give them 1st down, but
that's like you got an animal in a cage and you got him all caged, and all of a sudden you turn your back and he gets out. 1st and 10, ball on the 20. That's going to be a penalty. Choctaw.
Well, you give a safety a blitz order and he gets a little bit.
Oh yeah, he does. He's ready to go.
He's ready to go.
So here we go. We got Gabe out there all alone with their big receiver. Man, he is outsized out there, but Gabe's tough.
He plays bigger.
There's the inside to their little runner, and man, he just charges. He hits the hard hole.
He hits
the hole hard, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Looks like it's right at the 15. Pick up of 5 yards on the run. 2nd down and 5. The ball on the 15. Come on, Yellow Jackets. Let's put a stand right here. Bow your back. Get in here.
Well, I would expect that Gundy is going to try to throw another fade, and so they need to be ready.
He threw that fade all during warm-ups out here. We were watching.
And once you get the timing on that, that is so hard to defend.
Gundy's looking, there he wants to throw, and he's going to scramble out again, and he throws the ball all the way to the end of the end zone.
And he's out of bounds, so it should be
he's
no
out
good.
Of bounds.
Good.
He caught it.
He caught it, but
he was out of bounds.
Gabe was smart. He's not going to out-jump him. So what do? You make sure he doesn't land in bounds.
Absolutely.
So that's a good heads-up play. That's why Gabe can play corner against the best in the state.
3rd down and 5 now for Stillwater. As Gundy, once again, he's quicker on his feet than you think. We just have not been able to trap him back there when we've had pressure on him. So 3rd and 5, ball on the 15 for Stillwater.
Now, I know this is a drill that those corners work on all the time. There's only 2 things they're going to run at this point, pretty much an out or a fade or a slant, and that's all they got to worry about. Uh-oh.
There's another flag, and I'm hoping it's against them this time.
We were shifting, but we're allowed to.
He's pointing at us.
They're not liking our shift.
Motion. Oh, good.
Yep.
That goes against Stillwater.
That will make it 3rd and long.
3rd penalty of the night for Stillwater. All of them 5 yard. So 3rd down and 10. Ball back on the 20.
Quite a different ball game than last week, definitely. We're getting little penalties.
So that's the third penalty against Stillwater, all of them 5-yard variety. 3rd down and 10, big 3rd down play here for the Yellow Jackets. Almost puts them into a passing situation. Gundy takes the ball. He looks. He's wanting to pass. He throws it out.
And too tall.
Too tall. And
Gabe let him know, I'm here.
Gabe hit him, and he didn't draw a flag, so that's good.
Well, you're allowed to hit him once the ball gets there.
Now, you're not allowed to hit a defenseless receiver, and he was up in the air, but we don't know if he's going to catch it or not.
He didn't hit him. He pushed him with his hands.
Their coach is going down there yelling and screaming at that official.
That's.
And he's talking to Gabe right now, saying, "Hey, young man, that was close to a penalty."
I don't know.
And they don't have a kicker out here. They're going to go down. They're going to go with 4th and 10. So 4th and 10, ball on the 20. Here you go, Yellow Jackets. Look for they bring number 9 over here on this side of the field to Micaiah Cooper's side this time.
Let's see what Micaiah can do.
There's the snap. There's the roll left.
And
it hits him in his hands, and he drops it, and that's good. And that's Angel Ackerman on defending the receiver.
And then Day Moore went in there on a blitz, and he pushed Gundy to the turf fairly and legally. So it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Stillwater turns it over on downs, and so that interception they made out on the 32-yard line, they got actually 12 yards on that possession, and now we get the ball back. So we survived that turnover without giving up any points.
I mean, it's basically a holding penalty,
Great
right?
job by the defense, absolutely. 1st down, 10 Yellow Jackets. There's the ball. There's the snap. There's the throw out here to Sanford again. Sanford takes it across the 20 to the 22. Looks like he's going to pick up about 2 yards on the play.
That's okay. And that was almost a little bit late on that takedown.
2nd down and 8 now. 2nd down and 8 from the 22-yard line.
All right.
So we pick up 2, almost 3.
We're going to do that bunch right.
Actually, it looks like we pick up 3 yards on that. 2nd down and 7. There's a give, and Muse is 1st down, but there's a flag.
That's usually a holding, although one of our
that was quick. Man, we were quick on that play. Let's see what they
like
call.
that play, but one of our offensive linemen was on the ground, so it might be a hold.
Let's see what they call here. There's going to say 1st down.
So
let's see what they say. Let's see what this call is.
Well, it's definitely 1st down is what they're calling for.
I don't guess there was a flag. I thought there was a flag.
There's definitely a flag.
Waving it off.
Waving it off, okay.
1st down and 10. Yellow Jackets ball on the 30. That's a pickup of 7 yards on the run. So that's 2 flags they waved off and 3 flags they've thrown. So we're good so far. There's the snap. There's the look. There's the quick throw. And this time he takes it and he's getting across the 30 to the 35. And he fights for his life for a pickup of 4 yards.
And that's going to be on Stillwater for pushing down on us.
That's right. 2nd down and 6. And let's see what the flag is.
Yeah, you can't, when you get up, you can't push down. You can't get on top of. You got to get up and go.
Should be about a 15-yard penalty.
It should be.
Unless they wave this one off as well.
This one will not be waved off.
Personal foul, Stillwater, 15 yards, and we appreciate that, Stillwater.
And, you know, if you have never played before, a lot of what the first quarter is you have these individual matchups, and you really want to show who's the man in the situation, who's better. And so there's some positioning and some punking and sometimes some personal fouls just to kind of prove that you're the bigger man on it. But our boys aren't scared.
We're not at all. Ball comes out to the midfield, 50-yard line. 1st down, Yellow Jackets. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. What a great game so far this is tonight. Perfect
left.
Football weather. Great student body down here. There's a snap. There's a look. There's a give. And look at Muse hit the hole. Runs over a guy. Runs over another guy. Picks up the 1st down. Pickup of 11 yards on the play. And Blake Muse says, I've come to play. And I'm not playing with you guys. 1st down and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Blake Muse on the big run. Man, he just ran over him and said, here I am, boys.
He's like a charging bull out there.
He loves to get the ball.
He likes to hit.
There's the ball. There's the snap. There's the give. Sanford. And this time it's to Sanford. And Sanford gets out. He gets out 6 yards on that play. That's the same play. If they're going to give it to us, we're going to take it.
That's right. It takes 3 Pioneers to take them down. And
2nd down and 4.
We're moving forward.
The ball's on what, 33?
I think against Midwest City, Stillwater was almost 21 points up at this time of the game.
Looks like it's going to be 2nd down and 3. Pick up a 7 on that play.
We got a ball game. All right, here we go.
Here's a look. 2nd down and 3. We shift over, and they jump. A 5-yard penalty.
They might call it on.
They might call it on him because he jumped. The quarterback jumped.
They might call it on Thaddeus.
Nope. Yeah, they are. They're going to get us
yeah.
because Thaddeus jumped and jerked and raised his hand. He didn't just cadence it.
Although it could have been one of the offensive line or the center, I think, moved too. So it.
Oh, they're talking to Thad about it, though.
Something was off on that, and that's fine.
2nd down and 8 from the 38. Got to get to the 30-yard line.
It's not the end of the day.
No, absolutely not. Day Moore, the show, is back there at the backfield now for Blake Muse, number 8 in now. There's the ball, and there's a give to number 8 to the show, and the show gets across 40 to about the 39, back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain on that play, and it's going to be 3rd down and 8. And the ball's going to be on the 38. 3rd and 8, ball on the 38. Actually, probably close to 39. And we're going to the empty set in the backfield.
Yep, we are.
Trips to the right, twins to the left. Day Moore and Coleman out here on the left.
This is where you find the mismatch here.
There's a look, and there's the throw, and it's this quick slant.
It's
trying to go to Isaiah Sumlin, hits his hand and drops, and so it's 4th down.
All right. So it's going to be 4th down. What are we going to do here?
I think we probably punt it. I think we punt it and put them deep.
Might not be a bad plan.
The ball's on the 39, and so if we can get them back to about the 10-yard line, kick it out of bounds. They don't have anybody back. So all you got to do is just kick it over the head. They have nobody back deep.
We got viewers from Choctaw, Midwest City, Norfolk, Virginia, Dallas, all tuning in tonight.
There's the snap, and there's the punt. Oh,
it's
that's
high.
Not going very far. Let's hope it hits one of their guys. Oh, look at the good bounce for Choctaw.
Yep, great bounce. It's going to die at the 20.
Got to the 20. All right. 1st down and 10 with Stillwater. Ball at the 20-yard line when we come back with this series. 2:47 left in the first quarter.
All right, with a little stoppage in play, let's go to our next sponsor here. It is Tyler Pest Solutions, and this is the time to call Tyler Pest Solutions. It's getting cold, and all the rats and mice, spiders are looking for a nicer place to move. So
and fleas and ticks are bad this year.
Oh, yeah. So if you need some help, call Tyler Pest Solutions.
Gundy looks, he takes the snap, he gives it to their scat back, and he's not going anywhere. He's stopped to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and I think by now Stillwater realized that they're at Yellow Jacket territory, and the Yellow Jackets are swarming tonight. They've been swarming all day long at our school today. There were Yellow Jackets everywhere.
Yes, they sure were.
Oh, my gosh. I almost got stung 3 or 4 times. And I thought that might be a good omen for the Yellow Jackets tonight.
I even shared some Jim's fried chicken with a Yellow Jacket.
You sure did. They were wanting to eat some of that Jim's fried chicken before the game, weren't they?
That's got sweet spices.
There's Gundy's back. He looks. He gets hit.
He gets hit. It's a wobble.
It's a wobble, and it's thrown out of bounds, intended for their number 17. And their number 17 is Michael Lorvetz. He's a senior wide receiver, 6'1", 180 pounds. And out here, Angel Ackerman out here, Micaiah Cooper out here. And that's just a big, long throw and brings up 3rd down and 10.
Well,
another big 3rd down play.
The defensive line's doing what the secondary needs them to do. Help out, put pressure on Gundy, buy him some time.
3rd down and 10, and there's a Gundy. He looks, he's going to roll out, and he's going to throw it. And it's out of bounds. It's tipped. It's trying to go to their number 17 once again. And that's a 3 and out, and that'll be 4th down, and you know they're punting because they're way back on their own 20-yard line. 4th down and 10, and that's a great defensive play series by our Yellow Jackets.
Well, and that bad throw was forced by our line.
Absolutely. We had pressure on him like crazy.
And there was also a penalty. I believe it was a hold, and they declined it. They're going to make them punt.
And they're punting into the wind.
Yep. 2 more minutes.
Gabe Johnson back. They have trips out here on the right, trips out onto the left, and they only have 4 guys up the middle to protect their kicker.
Yeah.
So I'd watch some funny business here. They're trying to spread us out. Here they're coming back in together.
It's called the Ninja or the Split Gate. I'm sure there's some other names. If you know another name, text or tweet out there and let me know.
It didn't work because we had it covered. There's the punt. And the ball's going to bounce on and take a Yellow Jacket turn to the 33-yard line. It hit out here at the 40 and bounced backwards. It had a little backward spin on it there, a little boomerang ball as it was coming back to the kicker.
Well, like that. Well, now's the time for a good drive. Dave's Driving School. Get you a discount on insurance. Get your students signed up with Dave's Driving School. They got classroom time. They got driving time. They'll get them trained up to drive safely and save you money on your insurance. Dave's Driving School.
So this is 1st down and 10, and the ball's in Stillwater's territory at the 33-yard line, right where we left off, right before we punted. And there's Day-Day Moore, and Day-Day's hitting the backfield as their guy came through, number 39. And he didn't get touched. Number 39 for them, that's going to be Derek Treat, a defensive lineman, 5'9", 172 senior. And we're going to lose about 2 yards on that play.
Well, it does happen.
2nd down and 12. And the ball's now right at the 35-yard line.
I think we have Young up top at the right, all by himself.
There's a snap. There's a look. There's a give to Day-Day. Day-Day takes it inside, gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to give him 2 yards on that, and we're going to mark it 3rd down and 10, and the ball back at the 33-yard line. So back to the original line, 3rd down and 10 Yellow Jackets. As we put the ball on the ground the last 2 runs, lost 2, picked up 2. Blake Muse comes in now. Number 20 comes back in. Day-Day Moore comes out.
Looks like they sent in their nickel package, so they're just going to blitz and then cover up top with the little umbrella.
Tried to jump him to jump. There's
they missed it, but the guy hopped up and down, and they couldn't not
he jumped
call it
up
in.
and down, and they all stood around and looked, and so it's like, okay, we'll throw the flag on you.
Yeah, just get back there and get reset.
Now the official's coming in and saying, yep, there it is. It's against those guys.
So now they're taking out the nickel package. They're putting the regular
Procedure
package in.
against us again. What? How'd we get that penalty?
The guy hopping on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he knew he was across.
I don't know about that.
3rd and 15, ball now at the 38. Look at Coach Corbin. He's saying, what's that call for? Look, he's out there talking to the line
they called
judge.
it on the center. And the umpire was trying to explain to the center what he's doing. So I'll keep an eye on what the center's doing.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
I know it's 3rd and 18 now. We're going to stop. We're going to look. We're going to get the signal. They're looking over the defense. We're changing the play up. Thad calls the play. Goes
That's
back
fine.
to the
We got 12.
back to the 45.
11,
Blake
10.
Muse out there beside him. There's the call. There's the snap. There's the look. There's the fake. And Thad takes the ball, goes up the middle, and he's hit.
He's hit hard.
He's hit at the 38-yard line, and he doesn't get anything. And that's going to be no gain.
It's a nice little move he did.
Going to bring up 4th down and 15, and let's see if we're going to punt the ball again and try to drive them deep. At 4th and 15, let's see what happens, and that's going to be the end of the quarter as we've got 8 seconds left, and we're going to take the end of the quarter to think about what we're going to do, and it's going to be 4th and 15. The ball's on the 38-yard line. And that's 7-7 into the first quarter here at Bill Jensen Field, Choctaw High School, land of the Yellow Jackets.
Back after these short messages. Air conditioning, insulation, and repair, AR Plus Incorporated. Free estimates, free second opinions, financing available. Heating, cooling tune-ups, services on all makes and models, even an air filter service. Licensed, bonded, insured for your protection, and local. Need some air? Call or text 618-2AIR today.
We're back?
We're back.
All right. Coleman back. Punt formation. We're onto the wind this time. There's Coleman. It is blocked. Yeah, it's blocked, and I don't know if he was going to run with it or what he's going to do. But they tell we got it. Let's see if they give it to us.
It is a muff punt. If it's blocked, I think we can just down it.
So their guy can't touch it.
No,
roll
it's
off of
not
it, and get it.
It's no, because it's a block punt. It's not it's not anybody's ball.
Well, that we picked up 3 yards on that muff punt. 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line of the Pioneers. So right here, second quarter, in between quarters, we had a $1,400 gift given to Choctaw High School by Farmers Insurance and the Wheeler Whitlock Insurance Agency. They're proud supporters of Choctaw High School and the community. And their agency's been a supporter of Choctaw Yellow Jackets for some time, and we appreciate that. There's a complete pass. First down, Day Moore, number 8, in on the coverage, along with Angel Ackerman. And it looks like they maybe get 9 on that pass, plus 9.
Shy.
2nd down and 1. And the ball's at we'll call it the 44-yard line because the last one was at the 35. It's just short.
Well, this was supposed to be, according to the Stillwater papers, the gun show, but so far it's even Steven here, and we'll see what our defense can do and see if we can get the ball back real quick.
Yellow Jackets playing tough defense here. 1st down and 10, or 2nd down and 1. There's a fake, there's a give, there's a complete pass, and they aired it out that time, and it's complete across midfield to the 47-yard line. So it's going to be a pickup of 9 yards. First and 10. And so they're dinking and dumping the pass on us. 1st and 10, the ball at the 49-yard line, or actually 48-yard line of Yellow Jacket territory. So now they're in our territory. Now it's time to buff our backs and play hard.
That's right. Get it back, and then the offense needs to come down and do something with it.
There's the ball. There's the give to their little runner.
Oh,
He breaks one. He cuts inside, and we get him. And so we get him at the 43-yard line. So he's going to pick up from the 47 to the 43. He's going to pick up 4 yards on that run. We had him, and he got loose. He's kind of tough to tackle.
Okay, we have
43-yard line.
Angels out right now. We have Chris Parker as the free safety.
So Chris Parker out there, number 13 for you Yellow Jackets. So Gundy looks over. Calls the signals. There it goes. He hands it to his little back again, and he gets on the line. And we get him. He goes nowhere. That's the whole inside of the Yellow Jacket defense. They've seen that play on tape, and they've defended that. Look at all the guys getting up from there. 38, 28, 12 Cole Smith, 28 for you Yellow Jackets, and 38. 28 for those of you that aren't here. 28 is Mason Bussell, and 38 is Bryson Hunt. And so no gain on that play. 3rd down, no gain on that run. 3rd down and 6. Actually, 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 4. There's Gundy. He's going to throw the ball. He throws it inside, and he rifles it. And Gabe makes a great tackle on him. Well, Gabe running stride for stride with him, and that guy gets up wanting a penalty, but there's no penalty on that.
See, that's the thing about Gabe is everybody underestimates him. His timing is really good, and he knows how to get his hands right in the breadbasket to disrupt the pass. He is just so technically good. He plays like he's 6'10".
Absolutely. 4th and 4, and Stillwater's going to go for it at their 41-yard line.
Might as well.
So it's a big 4th down play for the Yellow Jackets. Here we go, Yellow.
The punt game has not been in anybody's favor this game.
No, it hasn't. Don't let them draw us off sides. There's the ball. There's the look, and he's going to throw.
We're going to get him.
And we got him. We sacked him right there on the 50-yard line. And that's Muse, number 20, and that along with number 28 for you Yellow Jackets. That's going to be, once again, Mason Bussell. And we sack Gundy right here at the 49-yard line, and that's going to be a loss of 8 on the play. And Yellow Jackets take over, and that defense once again comes alive. 1st down and 10 Yellow Jackets, and the ball right at midfield. Great play by the defense.
That was a great play. Now let's see what the offense can do with this momentum.
So looking like we've got number 20 Muse going back in there at fullback or tailback.
Tailback, yeah.
Thad Williams back there. Twins to the right. There's a snap. There's a look. There's the give to Muse. He steps inside, gets back to the 50-yard line, picks up 1 on the play.
Well, it's been a defensive battle. It almost looks like an SEC kind of battle here where
yes, it does.
There's no offense and just all defense, but something's got to break. Something's got to give.
9 minutes left in the first half. The score is 7-7. Yellow Jackets with the ball, 2nd down and 9. Sumlin in the backfield. Sumlin playing the H-back. They've got numbers on the line. There's the snap. There's the look. There's the give. And he steps across, and there's Blake Muse. He cuts to the outside.
Oh,
he
what a
dances
jump.
around. What a move inside and across.
Oh, the ball's on the ground.
Ball's on the ground. Stillwater gets it.
I think he was on the ground.
He's all the way, gets the ball all the way down to the 30-yard line, and that's another turnover, second turnover of the night for the Yellow Jackets. And he picks up 20 yards on the carry before the ball comes out, and he fumbles as he's trying to make one more move. So that's the second turnover of the night for the Yellow Jackets, and that sometimes can come back to haunt you. The first turnover, Yellow Jackets stiffened their back, and Stillwater didn't get anything on that turnover.
No.
At least it's deep in their territory. It's on their own 30-yard line. 1st and 10, Stillwater, the ball at their 30, and what a great run by Blake Muse until the ball popped out. So just try to make one too many extra cuts down there. So 1st and 10, ball at the 30-yard line of Stillwater. We'll call it the -30. It's on their end of the field on the 30-yard line. So Gundy back out there again, 8:45, and there's a timeout. There's a timeout by Choctaw.
All right, timeout Choctaw. Let's go ahead and
Coach Corbin wanted to have something to say to his team, and so he called timeout. Give him, let's get ready and let's get going.
let's go ahead and run a commercial, and then we'll be back.
I guess I left my phone in my car.
We're back. We're back right here. And we are having a little bit of trouble.
So I'm going to see if I can call somebody real quick and see if we can't get that corrected.
Yep.
So I'll be off for just a minute and I'll be back. You got it
All
here.
right.
1st and 10. Stillwater.
All right, 1st and 10. We got a Twins formation. And it's a fade pass. Makai Cooper's on the coverage. And Stillwater does.
Yeah, because it's up and
They called a catch. They called a catch. Good coverage. He just come down with it. Here we go. So Stillwater on the 40.
We just used our hotspot, but our hotspot's giving us trouble tonight, probably because of the weather, you know.
And they're marching down the sticks. They're getting the play in. They're knocking on the door. Choctaw defense getting ready.
All right, that pass goes all the way out to the 40-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. 1st down and 10. I'm back. Hopefully we'll get some help here. Gundy back again. He throws it across the way, and it's complete. And Gabe knocks him out of bounds. Pick up of 4 yards. So they can't run it. They're throwing it out. They're throwing it to the sidelines, to the right and to the left. The first pass went from the 30 across all the way to the 40, so that's a 30-yard pass, followed up by the 20-yard pass, or the 4-yard pass. So 2nd down and 6.
They put Blake Muse in as the probably the middle linebacker, would be my guess.
2nd down and 6, ball at the 26. 8:22 left in the first half. So there's Gundy with the call, snaps his hand. He looks, he gives it. No, he's going to throw it. He throws it again, and that ball's up and over his head, and he's taken down. And making that stop for the Yellow Jackets, Chris Parker, number 13. He hits him. He makes him pay the price for going up for that ball. And so it's incomplete pass. 3rd down and 6. Ball on the 36. Yellow Jackets trying to stiffen once again, and you know it's four down territory. They went 4th down last time they were here. So 3rd down and 6, Yellow Jackets. And they've been airing it out in this series. Pass, pass, pass. Look for them to hand it off this time, trying to catch us looking for pass. So Gundy looks over, calls a signal, snaps his hand, gets the ball. No, he's going to throw it again, and we're going to put pressure on him. There's the pass, and it's long, it's deep, and he overthrows his receiver. He had him open as he got behind Chris Parker, but it was an incomplete pass. Of course, it was behind everybody because Chris Parker was playing the man, and he was with the guy, and the ball was so far overthrown it went over both of their heads. 4th down and 6, ball at the 36. And Gundy stays out. They bring a whole crew out here, so let's see if Gundy is also their punter. I don't know because they just swapped out a whole bunch of guys.
Sure did.
And he's back in punt position, but let's see. I wouldn't trust anything. So they're going to try to run a little swing gate here. There's a penalty. And let's hope it's against them. Let's see what it is. So it's against them for offsides. They must have run across the line when they're trying to step, so that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So that'll help us out. Instead of 4th and 6, now it's 4th and 11. And now the ball's back to the 41-yard line.
Why is it doing that?
So 4th down and 11. Gundy back to punt. They do that little shift again. Looks like they're going to try to run a little swing. Gundy's going to take the snap count. He snaps it. He looks. He's rolling this way. He's going to try to throw it, and he turns the other way, and he gets out of trouble, and now he's going to scramble, and now he's going to run, and there's a block in the back.
And
did we throw the flag?
They didn't throw the flag.
How do they not throw the flag on the block in the back?
I think we just need to refresh that.
Oh, my gosh. So Gundy picks up the first down.
I don't understand how they didn't see that.
I mean, we're running after him, and the guy looks us right in the back, and he hits us in the back. Let's see what the officials are talking about over there.
Should be talking about something.
Let's see what they're talking about. They're going to have a measurement. The sticks are on that side.
We'll take the measurement. We'll take anything we can get at this point.
Let's hope that the measurement is.
All right. I think our stream is back. So I moved the Wi-Fi. It's like an old TV sometimes. You remember the old TV where you have to grab the antenna?
Yes.
So I relocated the
Yellow Jacket ball.
Hotspot.
Yellow Jacket ball.
Good job.
All right.
And it seems to be working.
All right. The defense holds again. Yellow Jackets take over on downs for the second time tonight. As Gundy was looking to throw, he couldn't throw. We had him back deep again. Last time we sacked him on the 4th down play. This time he got out, rolled around the outside. We got blocked in the back. They didn't throw the flag, but then he ran out of bounds short of the first down. And so we'll take the ball over on the 30-yard line with 7:59. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets.
Wow.
So are we up?
We're up. Yeah. I moved the Wi-Fi hotspot, and then I'm touching the metal, and so it's working again. Just got word that they don't think the Wi-Fi is working up here that's installed, and so although we're getting a signal, aren't we, off of it? I got a signal from it, so we'll have the password for the good signal next week. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets. There's the snap. There's the look. There's the throw, and it's a complete pass, and it's incomplete pass. Actually, it should be. Well, it's not a fumble. He was down. Yeah, let's see what they call it. He's either down or it's an incomplete pass. They're going to say it's a. Are you kidding me? A fumble. Turnover number 3. How is that a turnover? I don't know. He caught it and he looked and he was hit and he was either down or it wasn't a reception. And unless it was a backwards pass. I think it was a backwards pass. So Stillwater gets the ball back right there where we just held them at from the. This time it's at the 27-yard line, and our defense once again is asked to keep us in the ball game with the ball at the 27-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. 7:52 here in the first half, and the Yellow Jackets and the Stillwater Pioneers are scrapping. Well, that was a frustrating decision there, but we're still with it. We're still with it. The defense can get it back. There's the snap. There's the throw. He's going to throw it again at number 9. Okay. There's a flag, and it should be offensive pass interference. He clearly stiff-armed us and pushed. That's not Gabe. That is Mekhi Cooper. But I saw that stiff arm. You got to call that. You can't let the offender do that, especially on a fade pass. Hand fighting is one thing. He was mugging us. Yeah, he just put one of his arms back, kept us off. You can't do that. That should be offensive pass interference.
Stillwater
right here.
Stillwater's coming back, so they pretty much know what it is as well.
Are you kidding me?
Pass interference against Choctaw. Stillwater's coming back like it's against us.
So we were grabbing his hand that was in our
We were
chest?
grabbing his hand that was in our chest. That's the reason it was in our chest, because we had a hold of it. We were pulling him to us.
Because we were trying to be pushed backwards.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. I didn't learn that in football school, so that's new to me. So they're going to give it to him. And let's see if Micaiah Cooper can make up for that false penalty and get a little block here.
7:46 of the second quarter.
I'm not liking that. You know,
I'm not liking the fumble call. I'm not liking that call, but I'm not down on the field, so maybe I don't have a good angle. So there's the extra point.
Extra point is good.
So with 7:46 left in the first half, it's now Choctaw 7, Stillwater 14.
Well, we're just 7 points down. We can still smile, and we can fight back. And what's going to help us smile is Dr. Gaspara DDS, providing dental services for Choctaw and Hera, and pretty much everybody on this side goes to Dr. Tracy Gaspara. If you're looking for a new dentist, it's right here local, right here in Choctaw. Give her a call and schedule an appointment now.
So here we are. We're going to have the ball, and we're going to move it. 7:46. Hopefully we'll get this thing tied up before halftime. And there must be a penalty against Choctaw because they're going to kick it off on Choctaw's side of the field.
There was a double penalty, apparently.
So I don't know what that penalty's for, people. I guess I lost that because a pass interference would have been declined, and then they kicked the extra point, but now they're kicking it off at our 45. This is new rules.
This is
the new football.
Rules. This is new rules.
This is if you're playing at home, you don't get the call. I don't know. I'm scrambling for answers.
Because there had to have been a personal foul that happened at some point.
Yeah, you would think so. It had to be dead ball.
That's a 15-yard penalty in addition to calling it a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't know what that's all about. So we'll see. It probably should go in the end zone, and we probably should have it out at about our 25.
That ended up being about a 75-yard penalty.
Absolutely.
And
hey, tell him he doesn't get any points for kicking it through the uprights.
Oh, he missed it. It was wide.
Oh, was it wide left?
Wide to the left.
Wide left. So let's bring it out from the end zone.
Well, we've been bringing up maybe not watching the plays right, so I think we need to go ahead and contact our friends at Visit Source Midwest City so we can get a recommendation for some corrective lenses, which helps everybody see the world more clearly. In fact, am I allowed to make an appointment online?
Absolutely, you can make appointments online.
I need to get one of my daughters in there. She would like to go see. Probably, we'll find a good doctor for her there.
1st and 10, and there's the ball, and there's a give, and there's Blake Muse up the middle, and Blake Muse gets the ball across the 25 to the 26. And that's how we started out the game, by moving the ball, and that's a pickup of 6, 2nd down and 4, and the ball's on the 26-yard line. There's the snap, there's a look, there's the give. Muse takes it across the 25. He's going to get about to the maybe 1 yard on that play. Going to be 3rd down and 3.
We really need to get this 3rd down here. Just
3rd down and 3.
Get a little confidence. Get a little pep in our step.
Absolutely. 3rd down and 3.
Bunch right. It looks like they have it covered.
And there's their guy, and I think they jumped that time. Let's see. I don't know anymore, though. I've got to wait and see what the call is.
Yeah, that's true. There we go. And that should be a first down, right?
Penalty. That should be a first down. It was 3rd down and 3. 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets, and we needed that.
All right.
Out to the 32-yard line. Let's see, the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets.
Yeah. Did we see any of the refs get off the chopper? I'm getting a question from the from Nicholas Langley, and
we may have. They may have reserved it for after the game.
So, yeah.
There's a call, and they're trying to do that dance around defense over there, which we don't care.
They're very, very similar to what we run.
There's Blake Muse. He finds a hole up the middle, and he's going to get out to about the 34-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 3 yards on that run. Going to be 2nd down and 7, ball on the 34. And 6:30 left in this first half. 6:30, Yellow Jackets moving the ball. Going to try to go down and tie it up here before the second half.
Well, the good news, the Midwest City game, Stillwater Midwest City game was over at this point.
There's a give to Muse again. He gets it up the middle. He gets hit and tackled at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that play. 3rd down and 7. No gain on the play.
All right, let's see what the offensive coordinator has.
3rd down and 7.
Here. We got bunch right. We'll see how they line up to it.
Bunch right, and they have two defenders over here.
Yeah, we got the number superior over here.
I might fake that short screen to Sanford and let one of those guys go long. They're probably going to jump it.
Yeah, now they're going to man it up.
There's a give to Muse up the middle, and Muse gets up the middle to the 40 and almost gets there, and he jerked Coleman's helmet off again.
And that guy's not going to call anything, but that was a illegal hands to the face.
He doesn't lose his helmet running down the field. And that's what Coach is saying.
Yeah, and they're going to make him sit out. He's the punter. They're going to make the punter sit out because he gets his helmet ripped off.
Wow.
That's incredible.
That is unbelievable.
So we're going to have to burn a timeout so we can get our guy in.
His helmet doesn't come off just running down the field. Wow.
They're still talking to him.
And he's a receiver.
I mean,
or a blocker out there.
It's not like his helmet was loose there. You gotta call something. All right.
All right.
Well, that's
4th down and 2 anyway when we come back, and the ball's going to be on the 40.
Well, we do have. Let's go ahead. I need to get the rest of these advertisements in here. Well, we got SWM and Sons. If you're looking for a new house in Choctaw, well, you can have one built. They're building houses in all kinds of neighborhoods all over Choctaw. Just look them up. SWM and Sons. They'll build custom. They have a bunch of pre-done floor pans, probably over 100 at least. But they'll work with you, and if you don't like something, they got somebody in the house and just will change the plans around.
Hey, and I saw a couple weeks ago, I saw them bricking one of their houses, and I think we had one of our ex-students out there bricking it.
Well, I bet you did. I bet you they learned.
I think so. He used to play basketball. He threw up so many bricks that he came and got him. Hired him.
I was thinking they were in the masonry program at EOC Tech. But
no, I think he was throwing up bricks on the basketball court.
Well,
so he's local. He'll use you. He'll do you a good job. 4th down.
That might be why they don't let you announce it.
There's a snap.
Games.
There's a look. There's a give, and he's not going to get it. Back to the line of scrimmage, and they're going to hold on downs. Turnover on downs.
It's been rough. It's been really rough, but we're still in it.
1st down and 10, and they're going to have it on the 40-yard line of the Yellow Jackets, and they're going to take over with 5:13 left in the first half. He just didn't have anywhere to go when he got up there. They were crowding the line, and they had us outnumbered on the line. They didn't honor the pass at all, and they were coming hard and coming strong up the middle.
I mean, that's like that old. You take a gamble, and they called our play. It's like that old Techno Bowl game, if you remember that.
Absolutely. Here we go. 1st down and 10, Stillwater. Ball on the 40-yard line.
All
Yellow
right.
Jackets looking for a defensive stand right here.
5:13.
Gundy takes the ball. He looks. He steps back. He's going to pass. Now he's going to run. He's running out and looking for the 1st down marker, and he's run out of bounds right at the 1st down marker. And it looks like he went to the wide side of the field and scrambled around and made it picked up the 1st down. And that was a scramble run because we had him covered as far as the defensive guys, and we had pressure on him in the backfield, and he just scrambled loose. And that's just the athleticism of that young man as he gets loose and gets out there.
There hadn't been a holding call all night, has there?
I don't believe so.
Okay, I don't
pick up 11 yards on that run. 1st and 10, ball on the 29. We had him back there, and he squirted out, and when he squirted out, he squirted to the sidelines. There's a give to their little scat back. And so we get him. That's 38. That's Bustle, I believe, in there. Number 38, I believe. No, Bustle's 28. I know 38 is Bryson Hunt. Bryson Hunt.
Bryson Hunt, yeah.
Bryson Hunt gets him and sticks him for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down and 8 for Stillwater. Ball on the 27-yard line. 2nd and 8. 2 yards on that run.
All right, they come up to the line. Looks like looks like they're going to have one receiver on the left. They got their fullback in.
And there's a
false
flag,
start.
and I think he got us. But you know what? He jumped through his shoulders and clapped his hands just as well. He did the same thing Thad does.
No, it's
The
on them.
procedure, it is against them.
It's their left guard moved. I saw that. They saw that. So
Good. Is their left guard?
it was their left guard, yeah.
He kind of smells.
Well, that's
Now, the guy on the other side, the right guard, he uses the right deodorant. Oh, we don't sponsor
we don't.
them, do we?
They don't sponsor
Oh,
us.
sorry about that. Never mind. I'm not talking about the right guard. Here we go. 2nd down and 12. They try to get us to jump again. We don't jump. So he looks over the coach and says, hey, they didn't jump. Can you give me a play? Gundy looks, gets the play, gives it to their little scat back. He runs around to the outside. He gets room to the outside, and he's got a block out there, and he's fast, and he's going to go to the end zone. And there's a touchdown run by the little scat back as he made it to the outside, got to our outside on our left side, turned the corner, and when he did, he just ran right down the sidelines. So the wheels fell off on that drive. Gundy squirted around the right side for a pickup of 11, and then we made a good stop, and then they just made that 32-yard run by that little scat back.
Yeah, we got hooked by their tackle. That was a good block.
That's 3:56 of the second quarter when that touchdown comes in. They scored at 7:46. They score at 3:56. And there's the extra point, and the extra point is good. And so now it's Choctaw 7, Stillwater 21, and it's time to button the hatches down and get back to work.
Yes, it is. We got 3:56 left. EOC Tech, Eastern Oklahoma County Technology Center, serving the needs of all of Eastern Oklahoma County, both students and businesses and adults looking for a different career or a different skill. So if you need some job education needs, contact EOC Tech.
3:56 left in the first half. Yellow Jackets down now 21-7, getting the ball, and now it's real important that we try to get something on the board here before halftime. Keep the ball, don't turn it over, don't give it back to them. We've had 3 turnovers in the first half, and with 3 turnovers, you expect to be down. One of the turnovers gave them points. So Yellow Jackets still in this thing. I mean, we're 2 touches down, and we've turned the ball over 3 times.
All righty. We're trying to get set up here. All right. I think we are set up here. We have our formation.
Wi-Fi.
We have Gabe deep. And we have, I think that's
That's Hessman you're talking to. Go ahead and tell him.
all right. Gabe is going to get a touch back there.
So it goes into the end zone, and Yellow Jackets take over on their 20. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets, ball on their 20-yard line. So let's see what happens here as we have 3:56 left in the first half. Yellow Jackets 80 yards away from pay dirt and getting back into this game, making it a 1-score game.
Well, anything can happen here. And let's see if they unleash Thad on the world and see if he'll air it out a little bit. Mainly what he's been doing is just those little screens and giving them use, but we'll see what they got in store. They might be saving it.
Trips right. And there's the give to Muse. Muse up the middle, gets across the line, and looks like he gets out to, let's see where they spotted at. Looks like the 23, pickup of 2. And they're just jumping around playing that defense where they're nobody's set. They're jumping around everywhere. And it looks like confusion up there.
And they're just doing it to make the reads, the offensive line reads harder. That's all it is.
They're actually playing a 6 front. And Muse gets rid of 2 people, 3 people, runs over 1. Gets it out about to the 28-yard line, and that's a lot of great effort by Blake Muse as he had to jumble all around. It'd be a 3rd down and 2, ball at the 28, as Muse was jumping around everybody. So 3rd down and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people up tight for Stillwater. They almost jump. I don't know how they didn't jump. So 3rd down and 1. And there's the snap, and there's the give to Blake Muse, and he's trying to find a hole, and he's not going to get there.
I think he's going to lose.
He's not going to get there. It's going to be 4th down, and we don't get there. We get probably 1 maybe. Fourth down from the 29-yard. 4th down and 1. 2:30 left in the first half. 25-second clock hasn't started yet. 2:26. 22 seconds left on the clock. It's 4th down and 1, and we may just use all this time and then call a timeout. We may not snap it. We may just, they're going to back off, and they're not going to come. We're probably just going to run this clock, call a timeout.
Yeah.
And there's 3, there's 2, there's 1. Coach calls timeout. All right. So we clocked it down at the 2:02, 4th down and 1, took that time off the clock so Stillwater wouldn't get the time. They didn't jump. They're all excited because they didn't jump across the line of scrimmage, but we didn't even try to make them jump across the line of scrimmage.
No.
We're just out there letting the clock run down.
All right, EOC Tech, Eastern Oklahoma County Technology Center, SWM and Sons, Vision Source Midwest City, Dr. Gasparo DDS, Dave's Driving School, Tyler Pest Solutions, AIR Plus Incorporated, Bruno and Dunn Furniture. Those are our sponsors this year.
Those are our sponsors. We have a couple others here that are part of the football program, the Touchdown sponsorship. Bobby Lewis State Farm, Prestige Real Estate Services with Nikki Hubbs, Simply Windows, Suburban Cabinet Shop, Life Touch, Walmart, Larison Electric Service, David Stanley Dodge, Patriot Steel, Davis Paint and Collision, McConnell's, and Physical Therapy Central. All sponsors of Yellow Jacket football.
All right.
So Dede Moore back. Looks like he's back in the Wildcat. 4th down and 1.
We're going for it.
We're going for it. And Dede's going to look, and there's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and we jumped.
Oh, we jumped. We were trying to get them to jump. I don't think we were going to run it. Oh, no.
And we jump over on the left side. Now we're going to punt the ball.
Yeah, now we're going to punt it. I think they were just going to put out Dede as a quarterback and just make them jump, and then we would get the first down. But that trap doesn't always work.
It trapped us.
It did.
2:02 left in the first half, and now it is very important we keep them out.
Yeah, a little damage control is what we need right now.
There's the ball, there's the snap, and there's the punt, and that time the punt's away.
Nice little kick.
That guy catches on the 37, and he's going to get down on the 45, return to 8, 1st down and 10, Stillwater, and the ball's on their own 45-yard line. So good punt, got out of the woods. That was into the wind and went from our 24 to their 40, about the 35. And so into the wind, that's a good punt for number 11 for us, Mr. Coleman.
Coleman, yeah.
Zane Coleman,
55 yards away. I kind of expect them to try to take a couple deep shots here.
1:51 on the clock.
Maybe start with a little run here, but maybe take a deep shot.
1st and 10, Stilly.
Second.
Number 9 over here on Gabe again. Micaiah Cooper on the far side. The showman back there at safety. There's to give it a little scat back, and Deshaun Moore comes up, makes the hit. They stop him for a gain of about 7, and we'll let them keep it on the ground if they want to keep it on the ground. Pick up a 7 yards on the run, 2nd down and 3. Yellow Jacket side of the ball now on their 46.
And the clock is ticking. I kind of expect them to take a deep shot here.
128, 126. There's a look, and there's Gundy, and there's a long shot, and they're throwing it to number 9.
And he pushed off again. They're not going to call it. They're not going to call it.
Gabe tackles him on the 5, and he's pushing all over Gabe on the way down. And that's that receiver, number 9. That's the guy that caught all the balls last week.
Yeah, and that's the matchup they like real well, and they're not going to call it. And he's going to just sneak those little stiff arms to get that distance.
Anthony Bland, and he's 6'3", 187. So it's a 6'3" receiver out there against Gabe. 1st and goal, and the ball's now on the 5.
Right, but you keep that. If you
112, 111, 110. Got to hold him out here, guys. Number 9 out there. Gabe's still on him. Single coverage.
They're just going to dive right here. It's not going to be a pass. They're just going to do a running back dive.
And their number 1 runs it into the end zone. So it's a touchdown, and Stillwater puts another 7 on the board. with 56 seconds left.
The thing with Stillwater, they're not doing anything tricky. We know exactly what they're doing. They just do a really good job of what they do.
5-yard touchdown run by number 1. And once again, at the pregame, we talked about 3 kids. Number 1, Gundy, or number 12, that's Gundy. The other kid we talked about was their running back, number 1, the Q Walker, Quintrell Walker. And the other one is number 9, and that's that Anthony Bland. And there's the extra point. Extra point is good. And now it's 28-7, and Stillwater's opened up a huge lead here right
Huge
before
lead,
halftime after playing 7-7 deep into the second period. So those 3 players have put the hurt on the Yellow Jackets here in this first half. Gundy, 12. Q Walker, the running back, number 1. He scored 2 touchdowns. And then the Bland kids caught a couple touchdown passes. And so so that's the 3 that we talked about early in the game that was the focus on having to shut those guys down and not turning over the ball. And we've turned the ball over 3 times, interceptions and fumbles.
That's right. But here's the deal. We're big game too. We're just a couple plays away from scoring and getting back in this. A lot of our plays have not gone big, but throughout the season, Muse, Coleman, a lot of those guys have made big plays and gone for a lot of yards. So we're just looking for our opportunity. It's going to come.
Yeah, that's the thing. We've been here before, and we don't get down. We just keep fighting all the way to the end. We don't have any quit in us.
I think even when they put Gabe out on offense, and he had a couple huge plays. He had that one dribbling play.
Exactly. That's going to go into the end zone.
And they can't return it in high school.
Yeah.
I know it's always frustrating. I always like, why don't you run it out? You got plenty of room, but you cannot return it in high school.
First down and 10, 56 seconds.
Well, that's one of those injury prevention. It's if you catch it in the end zone, it is an automatic touchback.
That 1 yard that we were missing, 4th down and 1, 3rd down and 2, and we only get 1, had to give the ball back to him. Cost us 7 points not being able to get that yard.
Right.
So that was a tough give right there, you know.
But, you got to take risk. This is an excellent Stillwater team. We've been making the mistakes, not Stillwater.
Exactly.
And so,
when you just clean up our mistakes, we'll be okay. We turn the ball over 3 times. Instead of turning the ball over, we're driving it. We probably score. Especially Blake Muse. He picked up 30 yards on that one play.
See, here we go.
There he is again. And Blake is Muse, and Blake is free. Running down the sideline, that is Blake is Muse.
Blake is Muse.
Yes, he is.
Well, like I said, we're just a couple big plays away from being back in this. I might as well just write the script to this football game. I think I've called the last 3 plays, unfortunately. Last 4 plays.
That ball goes out to the 46-yard line, so that's going to be a pickup of 26 yards, 1st and 10, 48 seconds. So they're playing prevent. We'll take 20 yards at a run.
We're just going to give it to Muse.
There's Muse. He doesn't get anywhere that time. He gets cut down on that play, and that's 44 for Stillwater on the play. And your number 44 for Stillwater, that's Winston Watkins. That's a senior linebacker.
Let's see if they will go for the home run here. It looks like we're going to. Yeah, we're gonna widen out. We have a Max Protect Twins package. Uh-oh. And that's a pick. And Thaddeus with the tackle.
That makes a tackle.
Touchdown saving tackle.
That's a 4th turnover, 12 seconds left.
They just jumped that.
Well, we looked straight at him, and we didn't decoy away, and we looked straight at our receiver, and he read our quarterback's eyes, and like you said, he just jumped it.
Well, they did their film study, and they just jumped that play. It's not always all on the quarterback. It's not always all on the receiver. It sometimes just happens.
Absolutely. 1st and 10, ball at the 26-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. And the good thing, there's 12 seconds left. Let's see if they try to air it out and get one more to the end zone. It wouldn't surprise me if they tried to throw it to number 9 one more time out here.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do here. They potentially have 2 opportunities. It looks like we have 6 down here. 9, they're just going to go to the locker room. Nope.
No, they're going to try to hit number 9. There he hit him again.
There he is.
And we tackle him at the 12-yard line.
And they're going to call a timeout. They're going to put a fade in the end zone right here. That is the call. You're either going to do a slant fade right here.
14-yard pass. 6 seconds left.
You're going to spread us out. You do a little run pass option here. Just read it from the line of scrimmage, and you're going to throw a fade.
6 seconds. I guess he was out of bounds. They didn't start the clock.
I guess so.
He's going to look. He's going to throw, and he throws it again, and this time he throws it over his head, and there's still 2 seconds.
Yep. Yeah. We don't have our clock keeper is not
incomplete pass.
Not like the Del City clock keeper. Ours does it right. So 1.9 seconds on the clock. This will be the last play regardless. At 12 yards out, we're just going to go with a corner route here. Corner route, maybe run a slant on the inside. Maybe run a little tight end drag. There's a lot of routes you can put in.
8, 7, 6. Just call the timeout if you're not going to run the play. That wasn't the game clock. That was a 25-second clock. Just call the timeout.
Right.
Because you're not going to snap it with 3 seconds left to try to get the play in. Just call the timeout.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're wanting to do. Maybe give them a little rest, a little breather.
They're getting ready to have a whole lot of rest.
Yeah,
after about 1.9 seconds.
Where Stillwater's at, they'd sure like to get another touchdown right here, and then they're just going to play the slow game where they're just going to run it to try to take all of our fight out of us. So hopefully we can stop them right here.
Well, as I see it, I think the game's even right now because we've led one time and they've led one time. Isn't that even?
I agree with you. Well, and the difference is the turnovers.
Apple and cherry.
Apple and cherry.
All right, 1.9. Folks, this is do or die. This is either we go in down 21 or we go in down a whole bunch.
Just don't call it.
I'm going to call it. I'm going to say we're going to sack him. Sack him.
The corners know what's happening here. The safeties know what's
happening.
happening
Oh, yeah, you know
here.
what he's going to do. No field goal here.
No field goal
They
here.
don't have a kicker.
So that slot receiver is going to run a little slant.
There's a penalty because the game clock ran down.
Well, no, he ran.
No, it's delay.
He ran a player out late. Oh, is it also a delay?
It was 0. Good. We need them to go back 5 more yards, although that just gives them more room to operate in.
That's interesting. I've never seen a delay of game after a timeout. How do you pull that off?
Well, they start you only get 60 seconds, and then they start the 25-second clock, and they didn't come out.
That's on the coaches then.
Put that one on the coach.
But I think they also did a late substitution, too, and they can't do that.
There's a Gundy.
We're there. We're in his
Cole
grill.
Smith's got him, and he throws it.
And he gets blocked in the back. Keep him out. He's out. That is not in.
Ball on the ground.
Not in.
Ball's on the ground.
Yeah, that might be the only reason why they get to score. What are they going to call here? He didn't get in initially.
No, and you can't drop the ball and advance it, I don't think.
Well, Gabe did.
It's incomplete.
Okay, good.
All right, Gabe. He caught it. Gabe made the tackle. Gabe didn't let him get in. Gabe hung on and pulled him down.
All right, that is, well, 21 points. As far as I'm concerned, it's anybody's game when we come back.
Absolutely.
We know Stillwater's game plan. They're going to keep it on the ground and tear up the clock and try to break our spirits, but I have a feeling that we're not done fighting.
We are not done. We just showed you that fight right there at the end.
So let's go ahead. We're going to run our commercials from our sponsors, and then we'll be back in just a little bit.
All right. See you back.
Hi, I'm Stan with SWM & Sons. We've been building in the eastern Oklahoma County area since 1982. We can help you with the plans from start to finish or just use the ones that you have. We'd be happy to build on your land or ours. We have subdivisions or just build on yours. Give us a chance to earn your business today. Thank you.
Hi, I'm David Gleason, owner of Dave's Driving School. Hope you're enjoying the game or the match, whichever it might be, and we hope you keep us in mind for all your driver's education needs. We offer comprehensive driver's education for your insurance discounts and to get your permit. We offer individual driving lessons for both teens and adults. And we offer the state driving test when it comes time for you to take your drive test for your license. Just keep us in mind for all your drivers ahead, and go Jackets.
Hello, my name is Dr. Tracy Gaspera, and I've had the privilege of providing dental care to the Choctaw community for over 10 years.
And I'm Dr. Allison Porter, and I've been with Dr. Gaspera since June of last year.
Together, we provide comprehensive dental services for the complete family. We provide fillings, crowns, bridges, orthodontics, Invisalign, extractions, root canals, and implant restorations.
Vision Source, Midwest City. We believe life is all about your vision. How clear is your vision? Vision Source Midwest City is the leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Choctaw and Midwest City community. And we want to help you achieve and maintain a clear vision for years to come.